Hey folks, XRP still sitting at $2.95 here on, let me see here, we're talking August 20, 2025 at about 6:27 p.m. Central Standard Time in Houston, Texas. So I'm hoping for more of a dip. I hope I get it. I'd love to buy it at 270 again. What are you guys looking for? What price point are you looking to stack a little bit more XRP at? Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, I'm going to share with you more and more people or institutions or insiders talking about what's coming with respect to blockchain, XRP in particular, because it is the coin for payments. For large value transactions, it will be the World Reserve Bridge currency. That is where it's headed. That may not be the exact title, but that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to be critical infrastructure, as they keep saying. But this is another huge insider. This guy is the ex-CEO of Barclays. I want you to pay close attention to how he says what he says in this video. I mean, there's going to be this little thing at the bottom. Read it as he says it. Take it in. This is what is happening. Zero doubt. You're either ready to, I want to say, take advantage of one of the greatest and easiest opportunities to have a more comfortable retirement, build a good nest egg, or maybe, depending on what your approach is, have life-changing wealth. We'll see. It just depends on each person and what they can do. But this gentleman here, he says he's currently the Hypestrat chair and former Barclays CEO. Barclays is a huge investment firm. His name is Bob Diamond, and you can follow him up there where it shows you. It says he warns that big banks must embrace blockchain or be left behind. They have to. ISO 20022 goes mandatory in November, so they got to speak that language. If you can't speak that language, you cannot communicate money. And isn't that what banks are supposed to be able to do for us? Yes, that is exactly what we're gonna see happening in our lives. Whether you embrace crypto or not, whether you buy into it, it does not matter. It's coming. So there are a few of us out here, and many of you that follow this channel, that understand that's the direction we're headed in, and some of us are preparing. Right? We're buying certain coins that we feel are going to be integral to the new financial system. XRP, in my case, in my mind, is going to be at the center of that. We have lots of other great blockchains that are going to interact there. We got Polkadot. It's a parachain. Remember, we had that conversation the other day. No, actually, I think I talked about it on a live. I might make a video on that. But we do have Algo. We have HBAR. We have XLM. We have XDC. There are quite a few. I mean, I'm sure I'm leaving out quite a few of them. QNT. There's a lot of really good projects out there, and they're going to help build this backbone. Hedera, come on, man. We know we need that. DAG is another important blockchain. I think is going to be heavily utilized, mostly by governments. But this is what's happening, and you either do your homework, you find out what's going on. There's DeFi protocols, tokenization protocols, ArcX, Ondo, SEI. There's so many great protocols out there, and they're all going to be utilized in their specific cases, but they will interoperate. That has been the aim all along, and they're very close to achieving this goal with all this legislation going on right now. And I believe a lot of these trade deals have heavy crypto and blockchain language in them to create an agreement amongst nations, because you have to get everybody to buy into it. So it's no surprise, it shouldn't be a shock that all these trade deals are going on at the same time that crypto mass adoption is on the horizon here. I mean, they go hand in hand, right? Makes sense. So anyhow, listen to this video with me, read along. I think it'll, and he's serious. He's not kidding around. This is a serious person here. And he's not the only one. There's many of them. You'll see more videos here just in the next day or two. And if you go back on the feed, you'll find that this has been going on for a few years. At some point, we all got to listen, whether we want to or not. So tell me what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, bookmark, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Till next time, adios amigos. Here comes the video.
David and I have spent the last 4 years really starting with an understanding of blockchain, the infrastructure, before we moved on to stable coins and tokens. I think the future of financial services will have blockchain as the underlying technology. I think it will be complete over the next decade. I think any large financial services organization, whether it's Barclays or JP Morgan or Citi or regional and community banks, that doesn't understand this and adopt the technology of the future will be left behind. I think when you think about transactions between large institutions, You know, today, a very large U.S. institution sending a very large billion-dollar payment to someone in China or someone in Japan or an institution in Singapore basically goes to one of the large money center banks. It will take 2 or 3 days to arrange that transaction. It'll include a lot of KYC, and it will include a very, very large fee. So over a number of days, that transaction occurs with someone in the middle, a large money center bank. And with blockchain, you know, that middle person is removed. The trust is there. The transaction isn't in 3 days, it's in seconds, 24/7, and very, very low cost with great trust and accountability. So do I believe that the larger banks, the biggest and the best, are already investing significantly in understanding the technology around blockchain? Absolutely and unequivocally.
Yeah.